Here we are again from Rotterdam. Today we're going to make a silicon bolus. Silicon bolus, you might say. This is silicon. And we're going to use the wax bolus we made for Michael. This is our starting point. So, how do we do it? Well, I'm now making some sort of, an extension, a flap or whatever you call it. If you watch this video a little bit further, you will understand why I do this. Okay, we made an extension. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make a little bit of plaster, because we have to get plaster all around it. Of course you could use these bandages, but then you will see this, you will see this cotton fiber all over, and if you want a smooth result, well, you need plaster. So of course you can use something like this to stir, but I like to get dirty, so in goes the hand. I like to feel. Just let it drip. I just love getting dirty, don't you? Just adding these bandages to give it strength. Yeah. So now I'm gonna do the edges. Triple layer.
If the Lord don't help me, I'm gonna rock away.
So all the edges are done, thick enough, so it's strong. Now we have to wait for 15 minutes for the plaster to set. Okay, here is our wax wrapped in plaster. We're going to put it in hot water. Here's hot water. There's the flame. So, let's have a look. Okay, that's okay. So now what you like to do is to rinse it to make sure it's really clean. So hot water from the tap. Okay, so it's clean, all the wax is out. So now you have to get the silicone in, but you want to know how much. Well, there's a little trick. You just fill it with water. Put it in a measuring cup. Okay, so now we know how much we need. And to make the silicone we have three components. Component B, component A, and a softener, an oil. Okay. Well, you're going to be dizzy now, okay? Okay, and now you gotta mix it, and take your time, mix it very well. You have lots and lots of time, hours before this sets. So maybe I went too fast, I didn't tell you, but you have 1/3 of everything. So 1/3 oil, 1/3 component A, and 1/3 component B. Yeah, so it's obvious, but okay. Well, when you stir it like this, you're bound to get air bubbles in the material. Keep your tools clean. Okay. And if you pour very slowly, all the air bubbles will get out. because you see there's a lot of air still trapped in the silicone. So when I started this movie, I made this little extension of wax. So now you see why I needed this extension to, well, to give me a little bit of extra to pour the silicone in. Whoops, the last bit. So now you have to wait for at least 6 hours. So tomorrow I will open it up and we'll get the silicone out of the plastic. Well, good morning. Here we are again. We waited for a whole night. And let's see if this worked out fine. Well, basically you have to tear this thing apart, break it, and that's not that easy. Stacy Kent on the radio. Yoo-hoo. Voila! There it is. Put some soap on it. Okay, remember the extension I made?
JazzRadio.com. Streaming the best jazz 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Okay. So that's it. See? This is very nice. So that's the silicone bolus.